Hi, I'm Caleb.
Hi, I'm Darian.
Got you off guard.
Well, that was a very, hi, I'm Caleb.
Yeah, it was.
That's what you just did.
Yeah, normally it is,
Really
but
funny.
it was very quick, so yeah. Anyhow, so we're here. We are back to finally talk to you about Gen Con.
Yes.
And
do a little recap.
Yes, so we were sick for like a good week or so, and so that was...
We got COVID.
Yeah.
Not fun.
We sure did. I believe it was like...
I tested positive.
Yeah, maybe mine was different. I don't know.
I don't know, but I tested positive for COVID, I know that much.
Yeah, so that was awful, and yeah, but we are finally here to talk to you all about everything that we got and everything that we kind of did. If you haven't seen our vlog, you can check that out.
Yep.
That has been uploaded.
It'll be linked in the description below.
It sure will. It sure will. And yeah, so we just kind of wanted to talk about Gen Con, and because it was our first year, so
things we learned from it, things that we plan to do in the future as well.
Yes, because yeah, we are definitely, we're gonna go ahead and say this ahead of time.
We are going back.
We're going back.
Yeah.
It was so amazing, but let's just kind of break it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And we won't spend too much time because we want to show you all of our things, and we also want to film other videos today, which is great, really exciting. So, but as you can see, we're wearing our AEG stuff. So, one of our favorite booths to hang out at,
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. So we won't jump the gun.
You're jumping the gun.
I keep doing it, I know. All right, so the first thing to talk about. So, long story short, we actually went through a really bad heartbreak the Sunday before we left. And
huge loss in our family.
Very big loss. So our dog that I've had for longer than I've had without her, she passed away. And I'll probably throw up a screen of her. Maybe I don't know. It's so hard to just think about. Still, it's
still very
process.
fresh on us.
Yeah.
But we do want to start off by letting you guys know, like, that was right before our trip.
Yeah.
And that kind of helps lead into like how the drive was for us.
Yeah, and I mean the drive was fine, but you know she kind of took a few naps here and there, and then here I am alone in my thoughts, thinking about my dog. Or it was our dog at one point, but you know I've had her longer than I've been without her. So,
yeah.
But yeah, no, it was not easy doing the drive. I did have like a breakdown or two, so I had to like wake her up. I'm like, hey, I need to be talked to right now.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, because she was just, I mean, people who have dogs, I'm sure you know, and if you're not prepared for it, you need to be prepared for it because it's not easy and it's just different than losing like a family member. I mean, I'm not saying it's worse or better, but it's just, I mean, loss in general is just not easy.
Yeah.
And so, but other than that, the drive down, you know, apart from the breakdowns or whatever, it was actually great. It was really chill. It was a really good drive for me.
And it was really pretty too.
It was gorgeous,
as sun and stuff was going down.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly took longer than it should have, but at the same time, it didn't feel that long.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, no. But I think, okay, so here's our first mistake. As we were driving, we drove all the way until the night because we were supposed to get there like, you know, or find a hotel before like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should have found a hotel before 5 o'clock. And we did, but we didn't book it. So everywhere at the airport area where there's like a ton of hotels, all packed, done.
Everything.
So,
and we have learned, and this is one of the things that we will be taking with us once we get the money, is going ahead and booking our hotel.
Yeah.
For
all 5 days.
Like the day before the full convention.
Yeah,
starts.
correct. Yeah, because we did 4 days. We didn't do the pre-day, the Wednesday before or whatever. But yeah, so there was that, and so we ended up staying in a creepy hotel. You can watch our little vlog. We talked about it. It was, we got some rest. It was
cheap.
It was super cheap. Hey, whatever.
And for some reason, we blocked the door with a chair.
Because it was just in a weird area,
It was a weird area. It was sketchy and scary. But I will say we slept very well.
It was a heavy sleep. And maybe we were just exhausted, but at the same time, it was a nice sleep. So anyhow, that hotel experience, or motel experience, was kind of scary. But other than that, so the very next morning, obviously, we get to the convention. It was like not even 10 minutes away. So we get to there at a decent time. It was like somewhat early. It was like 10, 11. Well, here we go. First, very con of the con.
Yes.
Very much a con, the will call.
Yeah.
So we have to be critical of this because it was affecting so many people. I recommend when you get your tickets, go ahead and have them mail them straight to you.
It's gonna be worth it in the long run.
It probably, I don't think they expected it was an extra 2,000 people this year.
I think
from
so,
previous
yeah.
year, something like, or 3 extra.
Completely sold out this year. It was one of the biggest turnouts I think they said that they've had.
Yeah, right.
And a lot of people were surprised too at even how bad the lines were, because apparently it's not been like this in past years.
Correct. Yeah, and so the will call line wrapped all the way around the building. Practically, we would have to go outside.
You go through the entire convention and ending up on the other end of it.
Yeah.
In a line.
Yeah, pretty much. So it was like an hour wait, which wasn't awful because, I mean, so some of the folks were actually a little upset. Actually, more than upset. They were very, very upset. So, and I mean, I get it, but we're all waiting. We just, we kind of have to go with the flow. Like, there's more than half more people behind us or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But anyhow, there was a section where they had to let, like, some traffic flow, and then there was, like, a big gap. Well, as we seceded upon the next, or whatever, area to catch up with everybody, they were like, no. They were with us because they were getting ready to cut us off and add another section of a line or something.
That was forming beside itself.
Yeah, it was so weird. So I'll say this: will call was an atrocity. I mean, because like the employees were miscommunicating. People were trying to cut, and then somebody was like, "Hey, you can't cut," but nobody else was like on their side saying you can't cut.
That's not true.
Or, oh, really?
No,
okay.
I literally said that was good the way they handled it.
Yeah, well, one person was, but it seemed like the other employees were like,
well, I don't think there are other employees around for that.
maybe.
But someone was trying to cut into the will call line without going through the whole line.
Yeah.
Someone called them out, and they actually had them go to the back
Sure.
So, like,
and
it wasn't... I think even one of the employees did say, like, if we had, like, walkie-talkies or something like that, some way to communicate.
Yes,
I think that was where the problem was.
Exactly. And one of the employees that we talked to at the will call booth or whatever, he was like, yeah. He said, like, we need more communication. So I'm like, that's good that you like can acknowledge that.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it was weird because some of the times online were a little bit different than what they were on the book or what,
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so check-in can be at this time, but it's like past midnight, but online it says not before 11 or whatever. So we kind of got really confused there. I think they need to fix that, and I'm pretty sure they heard enough complaints that they're gonna figure that out. Right? Apart from will call, that was the only negative thing, I think. I know, that was the only negative thing.
No, that was literally the only thing that we were kind of like, oh God, about, because it was like, it seemed like it could have been just a little bit better if they had proper communication.
Yeah.
So, other than that, every person we interacted with, everything else we did for the rest of the convention.
Amazing. It was so great. Yeah, so we spent most of every single day in the convention, in the exhibit hall, which was crazy because there's like 25,000 events happening all around us, and we missed like almost all.
Yeah.
I mean, well, obviously you can barely do 2 in a day, really, depending on what they are. And so, I mean, but I think what we love too is that there's just so much going on and the opportunity to like choose so many things.
There's always something to choose.
It was brilliant. So, I think that was really awesome. Obviously, the block party was really cool. Walking out, seeing all the food trucks.
Yeah.
What was the best thing that we...
Yeah, so we tried a couple different things, but ultimately I think we just kept coming back
to the noodles.
To the noodles.
The island noodles,
the island noodles, yeah. Amazing and honestly worth the money.
It really was. I think it fed, or it sustained you longer than almost anything else there. So, and we didn't try too many things, but we did a few.
We tried to pick out some of the major things that we heard more about.
Yeah, like the pizza this year was it was like chili con carnage. It had like chili, hot dogs, and chips on it. Yeah. I don't know. Mine was not great, and I think it was because like they were so busy, they were pumping them out like crazy. Yeah. And I don't know if they just had them like on refresh or what. I don't even know really, but yeah. I mean, it was fine. It really wasn't too bad. But yeah. So apart from the food, that was really great. We did enjoy hanging out, and then we eventually got some free subs because they were just trying to give out food at the end of the night for Thursday or Friday. I can't remember.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. So, but about the exhibit hall.
Yes,
here's the fun things. Yeah, you go ahead.
One of the things that I first noticed that were to do in the exhibit hall were the Doomling Doomling's little QR codes.
Right. Well, it wasn't in the exhibit hall. It was among the whole
around,
convention.
Yeah.
And then you had to go into the exhibit hall.
To gain the benefit of whatever you decide to redeem. It was really cool.
Yeah, but the line for that we never
did it. It was just because it kind of looped around itself, and it was just like
it was a lot.
I'd rather be doing so many other things than waiting in a line.
Yeah, to get like a free. It was like a free bag, like a.
No, I mean the stuff was cool. I don't think
sure.
Like it was just I didn't have the patience for it when I knew there were so many other things.
Exactly. It's like how bad do you want that free Doomlings promo kind of thing or whatever? Yeah.
Then the most interactive thing I think I saw, other than like the scavenger hunt that we didn't do, but there was the Catan thing where you get these guys with like little different resource hats around there.
Yeah, really like cool. Little meeple or like cutesy meeple or whatever.
They hand you a random bag with a bunch of different pins. I think 5 pins, right?
Yes, 5 pins, and you get all the resources, which is like
of
wheat,
one resource,
wood,
and your goal is to find others with the other resources and get all 5 different resources by the end.
Correct. And no, we did do it. You finished it.
I was getting ready to do that. Yeah, I finished it, and you ended up getting a little thief pin as well. Yeah. So it was really cute.
Yeah,
we'll do a little zoom in on it because I have the pins on my badge.
Sure.
So.
Also, Ivy Studio, we didn't do this one. This was the Time to Panic. They just released their new game, Time to Panic, Gen Con, and
everyone got like a set of 5 cards or something, I think.
Yeah, and you had to trade. It was kind of the same deal where you had to get like
you're trying to get in ascending or descending order.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Of all.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, because they're all numbered cards.
Matching back to back.
Correct.
Going in order. So you would just trade with people, and I think you would turn it in. I don't know what you got, but
yeah, I can't remember. And there was probably plenty of other things that went on. Also, we did or we didn't do, but there was the Game Makers. There is a Game Makers game. It's called the Game Makers.
Looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it does.
We got to see a little bit of it, but we didn't get the demo of it.
Exactly. It's still in the prototype form, but what it is it's very meta. You really are building and making a game. And they're actually based around actual games that are very famous. Like, Ready, Set, Bet. You have Brass Birmingham. You have Catan, of all things, obviously. Just like a bunch of games from all kinds of places, like Space Base and whatever else. I don't even know.
I think I saw King of Tokyo.
Yeah, King of Tokyo. I'm sure King of Tokyo is on there. Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool. And at each of the booths that were very, like all these publishers, they actually had like a QR code with like a sign. And I guess you had to go around and like try to get as many as you can or something like that.
Yeah, we didn't participate in that one.
We did not. And here's the other biggest reason is because, this thing is massive. I want to really elaborate on how big Gen Con is. It is like 3 Lowe's or Home Depots long. Just the exhibit hall, just alone. And so it took us like, I think it was 6 hours for like not even a quarter or 2 of and then we spent another 6 doing more, and we kind of went a little faster for each. So we took our time.
We tried to look at everything that we wanted to. We tried to talk to as many as we could. But yeah, a total of 12 hours spent in just the exhibit hall trying to get through the booths.
Yeah, exactly. Just like seeing things.
That is not including at the end of the exhibit hall, the demoing area and all that.
Oh, yeah.
We literally only went there one time.
Exactly. And then Outset Game, they had their thing. Pokemon had their thing.
Yeah.
They also had like a little mini Days of Wonder and like I think some Warhammer stuff too. So like we still didn't see everything at all, by far. We certain rooms too, like certain publishers had certain rooms. We didn't even go in the Final Girl room, which is like, Fan Rider Games, but they had it all decked out.
You did at the end there.
I did. I walked in there and I kind of networked a little bit, but other than that, it was like that was kind of it. So but yeah, so Thursday was the Dice Tower Awards. We had a lot of fun with that.
Yes, we were very lucky and excited to have gotten in.
Yeah.
So we honestly got worried there towards the end. We're like, oh, we're not gonna get in.
Well, it says sold out online, so we're like, oh, we got so sad. We got so sad. And then we found out that you can use generic tickets.
Yep.
So they barely ran out of space. They had plenty more seats, actually. Yeah. And God, it was so great. It was so fun just to see everybody from the Dice Tower just like announce everything. And they made it funny. They had skits. They had all kinds of really cool things. Yep. And we had a blast for that. So here's all the games that we played, and I'll let you go ahead and say them.
Yes, so we didn't get to demo. I think is really We didn't honestly play games as much as we wanted to.
We technically played one game.
Technically, fully through it. No,
that's not true.
3.
But
we played games, just not as many as we were.
Oh gosh.
Thinking we were gonna play.
Yeah.
But the first game I think we sat down and played, we were kind of just walking by, and I looked at the pieces, and I was like, oh, this looks really cool. Mm-hmm. Then we kind of got roped into trying it, which is fine. I loved it. I loved the whole being like, oh, come sit down and do it, and you're like, you know what, sure.
Yeah.
Grindhouse.
Mm-hmm.
A cool little storytelling game. It really feels like.
Yeah, it's very narrative driven.
Some dice aspect to it.
Yeah, everybody had like a bloody die or whatever. I forgot about that part. Yeah. It's like you're opening.
So you're going through this mansion basically.
Or a house or something.
No, I think it was a mansion.
Grindhouse.
You're just going through this house and you're opening doors, and each door, every time you flip it, has like a different thing in a different scary room, and you're trying to survive until the end to win a bunch of money, basically. Yeah,
kind of. But it's
some have like each of you kind of have a little bit asymmetric to you because there's like
hey boy. There's certain cards. So there's like, there's different items you can use, different abilities, like you said, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. In different win conditions. So it's very just chaotic. It's just chaos in a box, really.
You get hurt, and the little player tiles are really cool because you each come with like your own person.
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
son, no.
No. We do, boy. He's so sweet. Yeah.
But yeah, so you each get your own little player board. You're each a different character, with these little tiles that go over to show if you injured your arm, or if you lost your arm, or if you injured your torso. Like, it's really cool. The theme's really there. I liked it. We had a good group to kind of try it with as well. So
yeah, true. And and I mean, it lasted like. I think each game is pretty short. But yeah, it's just. I mean, if you like the chaotic nature, I think.
What was really cool too is that they have tons of expansions. It seems like
there's a big box.
Big
and
box.
they sold out, which was really good to hear. Yeah. So I don't know overall if we're gonna love it, but I mean it was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah. And then we played Scallywag, right?
Yes, it was a dice rolling dice.
It's
game.
pretty much Liar's Dice with abilities, and I've always wanted that. We really, really loved it. It was so fun to play.
It was really, really
fun.
My
biggest thing, and this is just us in general, art. We did not love the art as much as because like we're very like, I mean, if you're gonna do a pirate game, don't make it like anime pirates or like, a certain theme pirate.
He
I don't
says
know.
this, and I try to have this conversation with him a little bit. He says this, but I do not think of it as an anime style. I did not ever at all.
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's anime, but I'm just saying like it's not like gritty enough for me. You know what I mean? Like you don't.
I didn't hate it. I think he hated it more than I did because I didn't really. It wasn't like the forefront of like what the game was about, so I didn't necessarily care too much.
Sure, but that is another chaotic game. That was
really fun. So basically, you're rolling dice, you're hiding them behind your little player thing, and you're just trying to guess how many dice are there and get someone tells you you're lying or whatever. And then if you win, you get a treasure card. You get to use that as a benefit. The biggest thing that they said that a lot of people don't understand. So before you go into the game, understand pirate math. So if you got
2 4s equal 44.
3 plus 3 does not equal 6. It's 33.
Whatever.
So you're just gonna know that going into it. He said that's like the. We asked him like age group for this, and honestly, as long as you understand that aspect of it, anybody can really play it.
Yeah, we also played Sandcastles of Burgundy, which we do. That's our favorite game of all time, obviously.
Castles of Burgundy.
Yes, the Castles of Burgundy. So this is like a children's version, and it is really cool. It is really neat. I want to see how it works with like older kids, because apparently you can kind of.
It's a double-sided board for like difficulty increase to kind of grow with the kids before they get introduced to other things. But I think the basic mechanics of the game, it's so simple.
Yeah,
it's
so
so
cute.
fun.
Yeah.
I ended up winning.
Of course.
But like there is a slight strategy that the kid's got to kind of pay attention to, because I don't think he noticed it till the end there at the end of the game.
Why you need to look underneath the sandcastles, because like what you're doing is you're like lifting them up, and there's like these little critters. They're gonna run away. There's a reason why you want them to be in a certain place, and you need to remember. It's a memory game too.
I ended up getting all 3 of the critters.
Yeah.
And like there's a little bit of strategy behind it, so I think it's like the perfect amount while still having cool pieces on the board that are like eye-catching to the kids and things like that.
Sure. So that was cool. Also, absolutely fell in love, and I'm sure people have heard about this. If you haven't, check this out. The Lord of the Rings, The Confrontation, is a game that came out years and years ago, but they are now re-implementing it and redoing it, and they made a table specifically for this game, and it's like $2,000 some or more.
Yeah.
It might sound outrageous, but I would
buy it if we could.
Yeah, it's amazing, especially because the IP, that's like our favorite, or one of our favorite franchises of all time.
Yeah.
And it's but we played just like the base game or whatever. We didn't do like the. I don't think you're allowed to play on that. Like they just have people walk up, mess with it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really great game. Very strategic. It's pretty much like Stratago, which we never played Stratago. But I've heard it's like Stratago, but with Lord of the Rings a little bit. So everybody has like different powers, and you're hidden. So you're like moving these. You don't know who's characters.
Moving who. But you have full access to knowing what other characters the other player has, what their abilities are, like what cards they have. So like you know what you can kind of be looking for.
Yeah.
But you don't know where they are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very chess-like in nature in a way, and it's it was super simple, and we had a blast with it.
I love.
Yeah.
Every single game we have played.
Yeah.
With this
I'm
theme,
always Sauron.
Yeah. And I always lose. Crush. Yeah. So I clearly would not make a good Frodo.
Yeah, exactly. So the two games that we actually played in their respective rooms, which not every publisher, but some of the publishers actually had designated rooms to play in, and and there's like prepaid tickets to do some of the events and stuff.
Sometimes you can get in there and just sit.
Yeah. And we ended up doing some of that. But we did end up playing Draft and Write Records.
Yes, we had a good group with us.
Yeah.
2 other individuals who were great.
They were so cool. Yeah. They were just so kind. And we had a really, really good time learning that game. It's very thematic, and it just works. And I'll say this too, we've never played a single flip and right, roll and right, anything like that game. I don't think.
We kind of learned as we were playing it too, like you do want to pay attention to what each person is doing. Like because we were kind of wow, my voice.
I know, me too.
I'm still getting over being sick. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
But each of us really took it as let's just play at the same time and then move forward. And that kind of could have worked, but I think it's good to see each person. So like we were learning while we were playing it, but we were all like really getting into it, which was really fun.
It was super great. So Set Up Games was amazing.
We are going to do a review on Draft and Write Records, so we're not going to go too much in depth about it in this, just because for that aspect.
Yes. And just before Card Hollow fell, which Card Hollow is this big area where people just build and stack all these cards, and then at the end of the night there's a charity event and you all throw coins at it and knock it down. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But before that we were playing Time to Panic, which is the new Ivy Studio game that just came out recently. I guess I don't know if it was like a Gen Con release or not or whatever. But yeah, it's one of their small box games.
We didn't get to go through a full game of it.
Yeah,
but
we wanted to get out to the
first. I think going through we went through a couple.
A few rounds.
And I think doing that, you kind of get the premise of the game. We obviously don't know how it fully ends, the scores and all that, but it's a really interesting game. It kind of hurt our head just a little bit, and we were told that that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it in fact did so.
Yeah, true. So, So, okay, cool. So Saturday, what the main thing was, and this is thanks to my mother-in-law, one of them. She recommended that we go up to some publishers and let them know that we are creators, which we are, obviously you're watching this video, and ask if we can demo some games and
network with
them. and then start reviewing, because that's one thing that we wanted to do on this channel, and we've heard a few mentions that we should review some games and do maybe some how to plays, but mostly I want to review, because we like to be critical of the games that we play, and we like to be very complimentary too, and whatever else. So we ended up walking around on Saturday. However, Saturday morning, she was not feeling very good.
I ended up getting sick. I don't know what exactly it was, but I started throwing up and stuff.
Yeah, it could have been the start of COVID. I have no idea.
Could have been, but like the next day I was fine, and then the
Yeah,
day
that's
once
true,
we got
that's true.
home, it was not good. But yeah, I was kind of out for the count. He tried to stay with me in the hotel until I rested and felt better, but I kept not feeling better, and I felt so bad, so I kind of forced him to go by himself. I'm like, please go enjoy it. I'll get an Uber.
Exactly. So I did, and I started networking and started talking to a whole slew of publishers, which I will name drop all of them before the end of the video. And they actually gave us some demo copies. Yeah. And so that means that we are going to review games, and we're so excited. We do have to play them, so that's going to take extra time, but we'll get there.
All right, so probably what you were waiting for the entire time of this video is now going to be showing you the things that we actually purchased ourselves.
Correct, and I guess we should start small.
Let's start big.
No, we're small. Okay, well, on the first day, this is what we bought because we're like, it's going to be sold, and it almost was sold out.
Yes.
All right, so we love Ready, Set, Bet so much that we bought the High Roller Edition.
I mean, look at this guy.
And we are going to do an unboxing.
Unboxing, review, and maybe a quick teach because it is a real easy teach.
It is a super easy teach. Yeah, it's very amazing. So we are going to do a video in just a little bit. But yeah, I thought we should start with AEG since, hey boy, I know you like AEG too. We're an AEG family, it seems. So anyhow, yeah, that's the first big purchase we did. All right. And then, well, I guess since we're on AEG, we also walked away with Cascadia Jr.
Oh, yeah, we had to get it. I mean, come on.
Look how cute
you guys know we love the game. We kind of talk about it quite a few times.
Yes, it's my number 4 of all time, I believe. Still, current, well, in the list that it was. It could change this year. We have no idea what's going to happen. So yeah, it's very simple, very cute. So we got that one. So I've wanted this game called Flip Town for a very long time. And you got all that? It's a lot. Oh, and there's one missing, one tiny game missing, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. It's called... Wow. All right, here we go. So we bought a mystery box from, I don't know, I guess, is it Side Room Games or Gigamet Games? I don't know if they bought each other out or whatever's going on. But we did buy... It
was a $45 mystery box.
Yes.
And honestly, quite a few things came in there. There's one little thing missing, right?
Yeah, it's called In Dreams. It's like a solo game. I brought it to work and I was going to try to play it, but did not. But yeah, there's a bunch of really cool games. Really excited for this one right here out of all of them that we got.
Yeah, like it was really cool. But we mostly bought the mystery box in hopes that maybe Flip Town was in there.
Yes.
But also with the knowledge of if we buy this and we do decide to buy a game from the booth, we get 50% off.
Yeah, so we got 50% off Flip Town, which we're so excited. And it is another draft and write game, so... very Western style, obviously, you can see. And it uses just a standard deck of cards, and you flip them over, and you can write in little things to combo stuff, whatever. We'll find out when we play it. So yeah, we did those. All right. We did talk about this just a little bit ago, and obviously another children's game.
We obviously had to buy it, considering it is my favorite game, and we have children.
Yes. And so we did that. Now, I will say, we don't have all of them sitting out. We only have one, but we went to the Haba booth, and we bought this. We got this, and we got Manza? I put them all up in the girls' room.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a racing game, and then we got Prima Ballerina for free.
Yeah, because we spent so much money.
Fast Factory, Animal.
The Animal. Yeah.
And then there was one more.
I think that was it. No, because we did 3, and then we got the little guy.
Was it?
I think so.
One more before. Yeah.
So anyhow,
so obviously we had to buy some Hava stuff because we
have our children's and they love games.
Yes.
Just as much as we do.
Yes.
Yeah, so we did those. Also, we went to the Panasaurus booth. Boom. We already opened them and put them in the bag. We love sea salt and paper so much. It's so good. And this adds just a little bit more complexity and fun stuff to do and hurt people with them. So that's really cool. Let's see. I was trying to find the whole time Button Shy booth. At the very end of the exhibit hall, we finally found them. So we got...
they were sold out on a couple things, but we ultimately got some of the ones that we were more interested in, I think.
Yes, and so these are just really cool little wallet-style games. I mean, you open it up and it's just a thing of cards. And some of them are solo games. Some of them are 2-player only, and then they do have like some party games and stuff. But they're really cool, I've heard. So I just thought like $10 a pop, why not buy them? So, yeah, we got a little loaf of bread here, so he's just gonna stay. Cool. And so also went to 25th Century games.
They were almost sold out of this.
They were almost sold. No, they sold out of almost everything.
Yeah,
I went there to get
Raw,
the big Raw, with like the better tiles and a few expansions inside or whatever. Was really excited they were out. I mean, they sold out of it literally almost everything. On the final day, they had like maybe 3 or 4 stacks of games left. That was that. That was really it. So
but it makes me happy to see that.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And now this is a solo game only. I'm really excited for it. It looks really interesting. I really wanted the other one prior. It's called Resist, and it's about like World War I or whatever. But this is probably, I think it's more forgiving, they said, which is neat. So we'll see. All right. So the most big boys, the most exciting things. So
the big ones, the ones that we were really excited to get.
So obviously, Root and Leader Games is my favorite publisher of all time. So we got to meet Kyle Farron, who is the artist from behind all of Leader Games.
Actually, so we can see it.
So we bought all 4 bandanas.
Yeah, we
pretty much bought everything there except like the Blighted or some of the.
No,
no,
son!
No,
no,
not the art.
No, son!
No! He's like, I'm out. No. Okay. Oh, he's going. Okay. Whoa!
He's
no!
mad. He said no.
No. Okay.
Anyways.
Yes. Yeah, so there's 4 of these. We're not going to show each one of them all.
But we got his signature on it because obviously we had to. I mean...
Yeah, he's my favorite artist of all time. Of anything ever, period. Like, I think that's another reason why I breathe and live Leader Games.
Yes.
So, along with that, we did... we got both expansions to Ahoy.
Yep.
They were having a big Ahoy thing. They actually had a big balloon. If you haven't seen our little video... Yeah, and I think... Yeah, pretty cool, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so we didn't know this, but it makes a picture, so it's pretty cool. So they actually had this as the balloon for this year. So every year they do like a big balloon sculpture, pretty much, And they had this. So if you haven't seen our video, watch it. It's cool. It's in there. And then we also got the Ahoy upgrade pack. So it's got metal coins in there and better boats and ships. Okay. Kids are doing things, so that's fine.
This is our first time doing a video with them up.
Yeah, typically we do it at night, but we thought, and then we also got a little freebie pack for Ahoy, so not sure what's in here. Treasure cards, water tokens, whatever else. I don't know. So really pumped for this. And we've not yet played Ahoy, so that's one of the biggest things. So, all right, so finally, we're really excited for these things. So we did get to meet...
Yes.
the designers of Everdell.
Yep.
Both James and Clarissa Wilson.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they were so kind, so sweet.
Yes.
Big shout out to them because they were just so cool. What we loved, I think one of our favorite things about the whole convention is that you could just walk up and talk to some of the designers.
Yeah.
And the people who work for the companies and stuff.
These people that in our mind are like so huge.
Yeah.
They're just people too.
Yeah,
and
they're
it's just
so
really cool to have such down to earth conversations with them.
And I think what's so special is that we all share the same hobby, even the people who create the games. So that's why it's like it's so easy to just kind of, hey, what's your favorite game? You know, I mean, it's immediate, like just any conversation starter, really. So, but yeah, we did get this, and we actually got them to sign the inside, which is so sweet. Ah, there it is. See. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it was really exciting, and even more so because Everdell is one of the games I think we both fell in love with like immediately.
Oh yeah, and we just connected. Yeah, I think that's when like theme really hit us. Yeah, we're like, oh, you could do that with games. Yeah. Like like there's a reason why you need all this. Yeah, so that was really cool, and then also the bank account did approve of this. Yeah, it pretty much said you need to get it now. This is the Summit Edition.
I didn't know this was going to be here, so here we are finally going up to the
Keymaster
booth.
Yeah, it's a Keymaster.
And it was already, first of all, the booth adorable.
Huge, big backdrop of this.
Yeah, you gotta watch our video. We took some video of like some of the little aspects and stuff that they had.
Yeah,
there.
It felt like you were walking into like
a little national park building.
yeah. Because and then they had like little picnic tables.
Yeah, that's how you done with the game. It was so cute.
Oh my god!
And then we turned our head and saw this.
Yes.
Already, I think in enough videos, if you've watched of ours, we talk about parks a lot.
Yeah, we love parks so much, and this is
specifically. I think we love Keymaster. So much too.
All their productions are fabulous. So yeah, so they were promoting this. They were promoting the new Campy Creatures and then the new Harvest expansion, which we don't really know if we like Harvest. We need to try it.
I think we need to
at a
try
higher
it.
player.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyhow, this is it's got awesome components in here. Anyhow, better yet, so we also got it signed
because
by the
we
creator.
happened to come up when he was there. Didn't even know. I didn't know he was going to be there.
We had no idea.
I just heard someone say it, and I was like, "Wait, Caleb, I think."
It's like if we didn't buy this while he was there, because we walked by, we're like, "Oh, we might buy it later." Thank God we didn't buy it then, because it was like the night or the day before. We walked by it again, we're like, "Okay, he's there. We gotta buy it." So it was so cool. Yeah, and there's promos in here, really fun stuff. They sold out of the roll and write, which was really sad because I kind of want to try that.
You would have got it.
Yeah,
whatever.
it was like it was like
something.
$10 off of that, and then something like that.
Yeah, but we'll get it.
We will. All right, so this brings us to what we're most excited for.
One of the biggest things that we got.
So before we get to this, I want to go ahead and thank everybody that we went up to and talked to. And these are all the publishers. Each and every one of you were so amazing and so kind and nice. Some of you were more kind than others. No, I'm kidding. No, plan. No, really though, you all were just so real with me and my wife. Because sometimes she was like, she didn't go up. I was just me.
I have a lot of people anxiety.
Well, no, you were getting tired too, and whatever
also,
else. So it was fine.
I like wandering on my own at booths.
Yeah, and she's like, well, you go talk to them. I want to go see this thing. So I'm like, oh, that's fine. So each of these publishers, they donated at least 1 or 2 games to us to do a demo copy 2 review. And I want to be super transparent because we are not sponsored by anybody. So in the future, when we do these reviews, they are just...
They're genuine reviews.
Yeah,
like
so
we are reviewing
we're
them.
not getting paid to say good things. Just saying that out loud. So here we go. We got Mayday Games, Lost Boy Entertainment, Wales Entertainment, Red Raven. By the way, Red Raven, we did get to meet Ryan Lockett, and he signed. We got Islebound.
The Emerald Edition.
That's the one he wants us to review. So
He's literally one of my favorite people, and his wife was there too. So we're able to get her signature. For those who don't know, she does the music.
Yes, and oh my God, they're amazing. It was so. I just want to cry thinking about because
just meeting everybody that we did and we just talked to. It was like I get people anxiety as it is. But it was so easy to talk to every single person, relaxing. And it was so like I didn't feel my anxiety wasn't as bad. Like I felt comfortable with every single person. I felt comfortable there, which is why we're definitely going to be going back to Gen Con.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I want to see everybody again. So anyhow, Red Raven, thank you everybody there. Also, Van Ryder Games, Slugfest Games, Phase Shift Games, Kess, Catalyst Board Games, Floodgate Games, Dolphin Hat, which is the Taco Cat Goat Cheese People Pizza.
Can we just share a story about them? Yes. Share a quick story about them. We were, going around asking booths, are you going to sell out of this for certain things? Because it was things that we wanted. And they had the little, because it was so funny how they actually showed us. We went up to the booth and they had the big cards and Caleb, threw the card down and, pretended to throw his hand and he was like, oh, ow, because that is one of the things that we complain about is that the game hurts.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, she picks up the stuffed animal that's sitting right there on the table, sticks her hand in it, and it's a mitt.
I'm like, what? I'm freaked out.
It was amazing.
No way.
And she told us, hey, you can come back, we'll have plenty.
It was
we were walking by and I was like, oh, don't forget, we got to go over there. And I look over on their wall where they were hanging.
They're
gone. We walk up and she goes, they sold out. But
I saved you one.
I saved you one.
I'm like, dude, that's so crazy. So this is what I'm talking about. The people at Gen Con, when you just start talking to some of the volunteers, some of the people who work for the publishers, whatever else, or the designers themselves, they are the kindest people.
Yeah.
I mean, really, truly, you can go to almost anywhere else and meet celebrities, this, that, and the other, and they're in and out, whatever. But they were just so genuine and real. And I think it's because also they have to talk to people all the time. They have to play games with people all the time, So, yeah, it was so amazing. And, so I'm so thankful for her. We didn't know your name, but shout out to you, whoever you are.
Thank you.
Yeah. So also,
our kids love them.
Yes. So yeah, that's why we had to buy it. So. All right, Luma Imports, who gave us Zenith to try. Really excited for Zenith. This is gonna be great. Hachette, Pegasus Spiel, Featherstone Games, Inside Up Games, Smirk and Dagger, AEG. You guys were great. We're repping right now. Finally, Ivy Studio. Austin and Zach, you guys were, and Chris too. You guys were so amazing to us. Literally, I had to hold back tears because you guys were so amazing to us. So I told him, I was like, you guys are probably going to be my new favorite studio or, publisher or whatever else. And they were just like, oh, it's so great to hear and stuff. So I told him, I was like, hey, we have a YouTube channel and we were wondering if we could review some of your games. Well, immediately Chris gave us Pillars of Fate, which is set in the same universe as Veiled Fate. We're so excited. And it got a little promo, little card, so tuck that in there whenever we can. And then we also wanted to buy the playmat.
Yeah, we obviously had to buy it.
Yeah. I mean, it's so cool. Because, it's a lane battler kind of thing or whatever, so we'll see.
We also just love a good mat.
Exactly. So, they have won for best production for their game called Fractured Sky.
Which we unfortunately did not get yet, but we do plan on getting it. We just want to kind of go in order of release because that's kind of the people we are.
Exactly. So we did firstly buy Mythic Mischief.
Yes.
So pumped for this. Very excited. We've heard a lot about it.
Yes.
So
the pieces and the components, everything. Looking at it when we just saw it, because I didn't know too much about it. It caught my eye immediately. Yeah. So we obviously had to get that.
Yes. And then so here it is, the big boy. Let's bring out one by one. So they were so amazing to us that they gave us an amazing discount. Again, thank you, Austin. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Zach. For all you do.
We had to buy this.
This is the metal version.
The metal version.
So this has just gorgeous components. I mean, we are so excited to show this off in the most glorious way that we can possibly.
Oh yeah.
So
this is going to get its own video.
Oh, it sure is. 100%. So along with that, we had to buy, and they also were so generous that they helped us out with, this. So this is the expansion for it, and then also there is the castle.
We had to. I mean,
it has extra factions or something like that, or creatures.
Come on. Once you guys actually see this put up, if you haven't already seen what it looks like and stuff, it's gonna blow your mind.
It's a 3D version of the castle that's in the base game. So we are so ready. And then they had a promo, which is the Veiled Fate die. We're not sure exactly what it does or how. We don't know.
We haven't looked at anything. We're gonna do it all together.
Yes, we are. And so there's a lot of intrigue and a lot of communication with this game. A lot of it's not so much what's happening on the table as it is among the players. And we love games like that. That's why we love Root and every other game that I can't think of right now. But anyhow, so yes,
we do want to thank them because they did help give us a discount on these items. Yeah, it is. I mean, they're good games. Yeah, they're amazing games, and you guys are great people. We just wanted to give you all a shout out for sure. And everybody else who was there that we ran into, some of the creators, we ran into some of the people that we watch on YouTube sometimes. So it was cool to kind of network in that way and say hey, I watch videos, hey, whatever. Yeah. And guys. So Gen Con was a success entirely, and we cannot wait to show you more stuff. So coming soon. I don't know if you can tell, but we do have a little bit of a setup. It looks a little more symmetrical, which is nice because we have something better now. We have actually a little tripod gimbal thing. And so that's going to help us out with more videos. We're going to start doing some flyby reviews, kind of showing off the components. We do want to go ahead and give preference that some of the videos might be just him because I do work so often.
Correct.
But it's going to be stuff that we play together.
Yeah, and I'll still have her review, I'll talk about what she thought or whatever, but I want to punch out so many reviews that it's going to be, I think we're going to start getting more of a roll on things. Another big thing,
we are moving.
Again.
My job is taking us to where we originally moved from to begin with.
Yeah.
So we're going back, and it's a big change for us because we've been here for so long. And
well, no, it's been almost a year now, and you mean in the area? In the area,
yes.
It's true. And so it's gonna be a little tough, but we are ready for.
We're trying to stay committed to this as well. We coming back from Gen Con has kind of showed us like more of like the love we have for just doing videos.
Yeah. It really kind of
the love we have for sharing our passion
exactly
with you all, and we want to be more dedicated to it, so we want to try to find more time for it, and we're trying to dedicate more resources for us.
Correct. And not just that, I just want to like kind of add to this is that we come from a very small town where this is more than niche. We are the only people that we know that have this obsession and this hobby, like this deep hobby. And so when we went to Gen Con, it was like, oh, there's our people.
Yeah.
Like everybody there just shared the same thing or shared the same love for gaming. Mm-hmm. And like we just don't see that. We don't get that a lot here. And so we're hoping that, you know, we can kind of branch out and show that love even more.
Yeah.
By still doing this, by still, you know, connecting with our community and doing as much as we possibly can to ignite this passion that we have to other people. So yeah, cool. Enough said. But Gen Con was a success. We're going next year. Be there because it was awesome. And so yeah, next video we are going to be unboxing
Ready, Set, Bet.
Yes, so we're gonna check it out, and we're still gonna wear the same things because we're wearing it now. So why not?
Yes.
We're just gonna do 2 videos on one day.
Yes.
So fantastic.
As always, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes.
And if you did like the video, or if you just want to share it anyways to help boost us, that'd be great. Mm-hmm. Make sure you like and subscribe, and tell us if you went to Gen Con, what some things you learned and what you did, or if you have any questions for us about more in-depth things that we did. Ask away. Yeah, and message us, do whatever you want to do, because we love you guys. We appreciate you all for sticking around and supporting us, because you are the true heroes and cool people that we are. What he's saying.
I'm just gonna stop talking. I have no idea what to say.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
And
see you
we'll
next
see
video.
you next one.
All right, bye.